I think we're on, bro. We are on. Guess what? Guess what happened? We're just gonna tell you what happened. So 2 weeks ago, we're going to Canyon Lake. I break my toe, and the next morning, I'm packing everything in front of the Tahoe, making sure I got everything ready to go to the to the lake or whatever. And I put down the ice chest, our bags of clothing. I put down chips and a stack of styrofoams. You know I have to have styrofoams. So I go back in the house and get some more stuff. I come back out and there's 2 bags of chips and my styrofoam cups on top of the Tahoe. So I started calling the buddies in the neighborhood. I'm like, hey man, you walking around, you know, jacking with me or whatever? And everybody said, no, we haven't left the house. What the crap, whatever. So I told the wife, I said, get on the camera and look down the driveway and see what happened. So there's a video of just the pile of all the crap that we're taking to the lake, and then maybe 2 seconds skipped. The chips are on the Tahoe. The styrofoam cups are in between the side mirror and the cab. And then it sees me walking out and just staring and like, what the crap just happened? And I'm like, Kendrick.
Well, we need to play that video right there.
We can. We'll upload it. But yeah.
So it shows stuff moving, like.
No, it's a gap. It's a gap in the video, and the potato chips. Troy, I asked Troy. I called Troy. Troy's in the background right now, guys. I called Troy. I'm like, Troy, you walking around the neighborhood? He goes, no, I haven't left the house, man. Remember that? We're talking about the Kendrick and the chips, and it's a lapse. There's nothing going on. It's the chips are on the ground, then the chips are on the Tahoe, and it's the same thing when the glass crystal cake dish slid off the refrigerator, and that's when it cut my wife's foot up. So you see the video shows her going over to like the can opener, and then the next thing you know, the glass is breaking. It's like a skip in time, and then she's bleeding all over the floor when the glass fucking breaks. And it's like, and that was Kendrick's birthday. We'll get into that. Troy Boyster's in the house. Troy Boyster, come on. Let's talk some stuff.
What's up, y'all?
Come on. We can pick you up. Come on, get closer.
No, I'm close. I'm good.
Get closer.
I'm listening. Kendrick is.
So we just saw a meme. It was George Stupalos. What's his name?
Giorgio Tsoukalos.
Ancient
aliens.
Man. Yeah, ancient aliens. So he had a meme that says it's something about
It's a good meme, but I think it's reading backwards.
It says, "I'm not saying that I told you so, but I told you so."
The initial thing with that meme is that it says something like, "I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens."
Did you see the body cam off the cops? It was in Arizona today.
No, that was it might have been Arizona or Nevada, but it was like 4 weeks ago.
Was it 4 weeks? Yes.
Like 4 weeks ago. Did we talk about that earlier?
I don't know.
All right. So we just had the big whistleblower come out. I don't know. Did we talk about that too?
Yeah, there's a huge whistleblower came out.
Big whistleblower.
I know the whistleblower's coming out. Is he officially out or she?
You know what he was blowing? A whistle.
Oh, so.
He was blowing it, dude. Hollering through that fucking piece of tin.
The whistleblower's officially out.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's saying shit that we've already known forever. Like, he's saying that basically the government has these crash retrieval programs for UFOs, and this has been well known since, like, basically after Roswell. Like, after Roswell
52, 54?
I think Roswell was like 47, maybe.
Okay.
So, like, and by the time, like, the early 50s roll around, the military has detailed plans of, like, here's what you do when there's a crash, and here's the team that goes out to retrieve it. This guy's saying that he's like a modern day part of that team, or had some knowledge of it. So he's disclosing all this data saying, yes, like we have retrieved at least a dozen craft, and
parts.
And bodies.
And bodies.
He says, because obviously you retrieve a plane or whatever, you got pilots.
You got luggage, except at the Pentagon, no luggage. In that place in New York State where the other plane crashed, no luggage.
Pennsylvania.
And then at the Twin Towers, no luggage, but they had the ID of that guy that's flying that Cessna. They got that Cessna license.
You see how quick we transition I mean, next thing you know, we're at 9/11 already. Like, where are we at?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Way off track,
It's
man.
true, though. Okay, go ahead.
Anyways, what we talking? We're talking about with the whistleblower. So then, next thing you know, all of a sudden, people are looking at his credentials and like, they're looking at saying, no, this dude looks credible. But it could always be like a deep state psyop. Like,
Sure.
Could always.
Sure.
And it kind of, you got to guess that because, like, why are they doing this now? You know, like, to distract you or whatever. But then all of a sudden you get this video, this 911 call, where this guy's like, hey, there's a craft in my backyard, and there's 2 8 to 10 foot beings
In the
big,
backyard.
beady eyes, and they're looking right at us.
Yes, and the cop has on his body cam,
Not from that location. but
it
a different
has something coming down. It could be a meteor. I don't
No,
know.
it's not a meteor. It's like a
It's
big
huge.
blue orb that
Yes,
comes down
it's
kind of
big.
quickly.
It's big.
So multiple people saw something in the sky come down. Then you got this same time this 911 guy, and he's being. I mean, I listened.
And he's
to the
asking
call,
people in the streets as they drive by, did you see anything? He's like, well, we saw that. It's like, okay, my buddy saw it too, blah, 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 whatever. Yeah. Everybody saw it.
It's when there's more than one.
Yes.
Yeah. When
Always.
there's more than one, it's like,
But the timing of it's just
Where
kind
there's
of
smoke,
the timing of
there's
it's what's
fire.
crazy because there's so much stuff going on right now and like all these different things coming out that like now out of all times like
Why?
they've been disclosing UFO stuff since 47.
You know why?
Since-
You know why they're showing this? Because Biden fell down on the stage. They're trying to distract us, bro. It's like, bro.
Everybody knew he was gonna fall down on the stage, man. That's
Air Force One just landed. He's gonna fall. It's like, nah, we
No.
got UFOs.
You wouldn't play the UFO card unless it was like a really big deal. Like they're starting to
Yes.
they build
Yeah.
the narrative slowly.
I agree. To be honest, I agree.
They're building
I
up to something. And so like maybe it's a fake alien invasion or who knows what they're gonna do.
Who knows? Because the first Chick-fil-A just shut down.
Did it?
How bad did that store have to be to shut down? Maybe the guy that owned it wasn't a deacon anymore.
Since when have you ever seen a bad Chick-fil-A? Like most every
I know.
Chick-fil-A you see is
It's
big.
like the first one in America ever
where,
shut down.
Where did that Chick-fil-A shut down at?
yeah.
That's probably Cleveland. I don't know.
See, because I told you, like I applied for a Chick-fil-A, like in Pearland, on the other side of Pearland. Like
Oh,
I-
you were one of the original.
I was
flyers?
one of the original. Me and this ex of mine a long time ago. We applied through that to be the ones that opened up. We supplied all the demographics, everything for it. All you have to do is pay like if you're accepted. All you do is pay like a $5,000 fee.
You
Up
got to be a
front.
priest.
No, you don't have to be a priest, man. Why would you have to be a priest?
I
I want to
just
say,
'cause
I want to say,
you have to be a priest.
that's a money making organization, man. But anyways, like, but they give it like if somebody else that already owns one likes that location, then they get them first dibs
They get first
on
dibs,
that
yeah.
location.
You have to be a priest or a deacon, and you have to be embedded into a what's it called, like a secular
Second.
religion. You do.
Are you serious?
It's a
I have no
prerequisite. Yes.
Then why are they if they believe in that shit? Why are they pushing like wokeism shit now?
No way.
Yeah, they are. That's why people
No
are
way.
like
I just thought the
boycotting them.
grease was bad. I
you
thought the grease. I
serious?
thought the grease was
You didn't
bad.
know that they got caught up in this shit
No,
too?
I didn't. To be
You didn't
honest,
see
I'm not
the-
being funny or
Did
nothing.
you see the ex Chick-fil-A CEO basically saying, and he was something like, "We need to be kissing the feet of like black people or
Yes,
something."
because he was
and
trying to be like Jesus. Jesus didn't care.
I don't think he was doing.
He was
it.
washing feet.
I don't think
Jesus
it was
is
because
cool.
of that. No, he
Jesus
was.
is cool.
He wasn't doing it because of that. He was doing it because he was part of the woke agenda, like just bowing down to another
That's probably
race.
his store. His party, just
No,
like
this
Bud
was the-
Light
this
or
was like
whatever.
the
This is probably
former-
his store
this
that
was like
went
the
under.
C- No, he was like the CFO or the
Target.
CEO.
What?
Yeah, dude, where do you get your news?
He's
man?
kissing and not washing? Was he brushing down
No,
the
he
corns?
was shining his shoes. Man. He's like, oh, we need to shine.
He clipping
everybody's
those
shoes.
toenails.
But it was just a racism thing. Like it was just part of the same old shit. Like just putting
I didn't
one
know
race
that.
ahead of another. Yeah, that's why people were coming out against Chick-fil-a recently.
Talking
That's
about
what I thought you were
racism.
saying.
I used to we'd have football practice or whatever, and then it didn't matter who it was. Whoever's on the team, they had like a soap still on their bodies as they walked out of the shower. I'm like, hey man, you still got soap on yourself.
Look, he immediately goes to young boys in the shower.
We were young boys, but I didn't care who you were. If you had shampoo on you, it's like, hey man, you didn't wash off good enough. I don't know. I would have felt sticky. I would have felt sticky with all that shampoo on me.
I have no fucking clue.
We didn't have soap on the ropes. We didn't. We bent over. We bent over, dude. The shit dropped. You were the collegiate athlete. Did you have soap on the ropes
Nope.
in your college?
Nope.
I'm not saying any colleges' names.
Nope. Never did.
So if you didn't have to bend over,
No.
you just had it in a bottle. Did you soap up?
Soap.
Did you have the shower head that looked just like had like 7 things, like a tree of?
Yeah, like the tree of.
Yeah.
What's the blue movie where everybody's in water?
Avatar.
Avatar tree of showers.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
That's
We didn't
old
care.
school stuff.
If you're on a team, you don't care.
You don't care.
You
There's
don't
no
care.
doors on the stalls.
Nah.
No walls between the urinals.
No.
No.
No. You don't care. You don't care.
Nobody
I think
said
that's.
anything about anybody's size or whatever.
Yep.
It was all understood.
I think that's what America needs. I think the whole world needs to be on an athletic team. You know, they go, oh, everybody needs to be in the military, which is great too,
It's a matter of
because
respect.
you're on the same team. And it's like, you got my back, I got your back, and it doesn't matter. Once you start depending on, it doesn't matter. It could be the lawn guy or your accountant or whatever. If you're on the same team,
on the team, and guess what? We're going to carry him across the 40-yard line while running 40.
I agree. I agree.
And we all carried that slowest guy.
Yes.
I was that guy a couple times, and
You're a pole vaulter. You weren't slow. You're a pole vaulter.
well, but
Heavy on the pole.
at the end of the day, it was about the team, right? So whatever we did, it was.
Yeah.
No man standing or no last man standing. We all took our turn.
Dude, we had a dude that would doo-doo on himself during the games, and we loved him.
It's because he was so excited, right?
Yeah.
You know, some people.
Yeah.
We
loved him.
We had a guy that would cry every game. I'm like, why are you crying? He goes, I'm in the game. I'm in the game.
Yeah.
Like, why not?
Jim
Like,
Kelly, he was the quarterback for the Houston Gamblers and the Buffalo Bills, and he would puke before every game. Just so nervous.
Yeah.
Just his guts would get so nervous. Just, it's every game or when you're involved, when all your teammates depend on you and or you depend on them, man, it's something else.
It is. There's something about team effort, team play, and
Yeah.
camaraderie that.
Camaraderie, there's no segregation. And I think that's what the world needs. They need Jesus in non-camaraderie. They need camaraderie. Did that make sense?
You mean non-communism?
We don't need communism either.
That's what I said. We need non-communism.
Camaraderie.
we don't need that.
Yeah,
We don't need that.
Just want to make sure you're clear.
Yeah, we all need to be brothers and sisters.
Did you see Tucker the other night on Twitter?
Nope.
So Tucker
Is
Carlson.
this a target? Is this a
No, it
target
has
joke?
nothing to do with
Like
Target.
Tucker?
Man, this ain't a joke. Tucker Carlson from Fox News. You know who he is, right?
Everybody.
Yeah, okay, everybody knows who he is. So when he's on Fox News, he gets maybe, say, like, with the rating, the Nielsen ratings, like maybe 2 to 4 million people watching his show. So he, they part ways with Fox News. He goes to Twitter. So his new thing is Tucker Carlson or Tucker on Twitter. So he's putting this show out there, 10-minute show.
Got that TT going.
Yeah.
Tucker on Twitter.
Great observation. So he does this 10-minute spot